you ever wonder how a simple desert can tell a story of global trade, colonization, and cultural exchange? Hello, my name is Nancy, and I'm from class 10.3, and today we're exploring Sericaia, a traditional Portuguese pudding cake from the Alentejo region, which embodies the rich tapestry of cultural syncretism. And the ingredients: Sericaia is a testament to Portugal's rich history of exploration and cultural exchange, harmoniously blending ingredients from various parts of the world. The primary components: milk, wheat flour, eggs, sugar, salt, cinnamon, and lemon zest, each have unique origins. Milk originates around 7000 BCE in the Middle East, particularly in modern day is Turkey and Iran, where early humans domesticated cattle, spread through European farming. And flour, which was first domesticated around 10,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent, modern day is Iraq, Syria, Turkey, and Iran. By 6000 BCE, civilizations like the Sumerians and Egyptians were grinding wheat into flour using stone tools, which spread to Europe via the Silk Road and Mediterranean trade, reaching Portugal around 5000 BCE. Eggs. Chickens were domesticated from the great jungle folk called Gallus in Southeast Asia around 8,000 years ago. Through trade routes, they reached Europe, becoming integral to various cuisines. Lemon zest. Lemon believed to have originated in Southeast Asia. The lemon was introduced into Spain and North America sometime the years 1000 and 1200 CE. It was further distributed through Europe by the Crusaders, then traded from Europe, Africa, and Asia to the Americas through the Columbian Exchange. Sugar. Sugar is native to Southeast Asia. Sugarcane was introduced to Europe through Islamic trade routes. Portugal later established sugar plantation in Brazil, making sugar more accessible. Cinnamon. Cinnamon are native to Sri Lanka and India. Cinnamon has been valued since ancient times. Arab traders and introduced it to Europe, where it became a luxury spice. In the 16th century, Portuguese explorers established direct trade routes to cinnamon-producing regions, incorporating the spice into their culinary repertoire, including Sericaia. Salt. Salt had been around since 6000 BC, extracted from seas, lakes, mines, and saltwater springs. It was an important commodity traded along the Silk Road and was once used as currency. Now we move to the cooking procedure. First, using a mixer, beat the egg yolks and sugar into a creamy mixture. Reserve this cream mixture. Second, boil the milk with the lemon zest, cinnamon stick, and salt over low heat. Then add the flours and stir quickly. And then we mix the cream mixture above the milk mixture. Heat again over low heat until the mixture is thick. Then let it cool. Then we beat the egg whites until stiff. Gently fold the beaten eggs white into the cooled mixture. Pour the mixture into a greasy mold. Sprinkle cinnamon powder on the surface of the mixture. And then we bake at 118 degrees fan oven or fan cooking mode for 45 minutes. And then we have our cake. The influence of Portugal's spice trade in East Indies, Africa is evident in Sericaia, which incorporated globally traded ingredients like sugar and cinnamon. Sugar, later sourced from Brazilian plantations, became a staple in Portuguese desert, while cinnamon, brought from Sri Lanka via Portuguese-controlled trade routes, added distinct flavor. Lemon zest, widely used in Portuguese cuisine, enhanced the dish with a fresh, aromatic element. The adaptation of Sericaia from the Malay desert, Sericaia, replacing coconut milk with dairy and flour, demonstrated Portugal's role in blending foreign flavor with local traditions, making the dish a true example of syncretic cuisine. The cooking techniques. First is infusion. In cuisine, infusion refers to the flavoring of liquids and herbs, spicing, or fruit. The ingredients is soaked in the liquid to extract the natural flavor and create subtle, intense taste. It's not clear who invented this technique, as in our dish Sericaia, boiling milk with cinnamon and lemon zest is being infused. Whipping, the process of vigorously beating an ingredient to incorporate air, making it foamy, originated in Europe monastic baking, where nuns developed the technique of using surplus egg yolks in desert while whipping away the white to create structure. In Sericaia, this method is used to whip the white and egg yolks. And the last one is baking. It's a dry heat cooking method, first developed by the ancient Egyptians around 2600 BCE, later refined by the Greeks and Romans, with enclosed oven, and in Sericaia, baking was the final step to complete our cake. Sericaia reflects syncretic culture by blending various culinary influences through its ingredients and techniques. The baking method, refined by Romance and widely used in Iberia, combines with Portuguese non-traditions such as beating egg whites for a lighter texture, the use of cinnamon from Sri Lanka, sugar from Brazil, and a custard-like base inspired by the Malay Sericaia highlight Portugal's role in global trade and cultural exchange. Sericaia has debated origins with two main theories. One suggests it was inspired by the Southeast Asian Sericaia due to the similarities and the influence of 16th century Portuguese maritime trade. The expansion of Portuguese maritime trade was driven by their desire to avoid Ottoman taxes on traditional trade routes through the Silk Road. This prompted them to seek alternative sea route to Asia is the Red Line. They developed a new type of ship, the caravel, a small, maneuverable sailing vessel capable of sailing against the wind, allowing them to navigate along the African coast and cross the Indian Ocean to Asia. They also utilized the astrolabe, an astronomical instrument used to determine latitude by measuring the angle of the stars, aiding their navigation at sea. The other process is originated in Portuguese convent during the same era, where it was initially created by nuns and served to nobility and the wealthy. The green line is leading to another destination, Brazil, in the Colombian exchange. As sugar and cinnamon were expensive imported goods, Sericaia was a luxury reserved for the upper class. Over time, as sugar became more accessible due to Portuguese plantation in Brazil, Sericaia spread to wealthier merchants and city dwellers, but it remained a desert associated with stated refinement. Regardless of its exact origin, Sericaia likely served a luxury dessert for special occasion because it's using rich ingredients like eggs, sugar, and cinnamon. Its discovery and evolution were closely tied to the exchange of culinary traditions facilitated by sea routes and the historical practice of Portuguese convent. Sericaia was created through Portugal Global Trade Network, combining ingredients from many trade routes by blending ingredients and technique from Asia, Africa. Sericaia illustrated how Portugal's dominance in global trade shaped its cuisine. Thank you for listening.